And welcome in the Pure Adrenaline Sports, everybody. I'm John coming at you with live coverage of injuries and updates on Fantasy Football Sunday here. So if you guys have any questions, make sure you post them there in the chat and we will get to them. If not, we'll just go over the news to see what's going on with injury reports and stuff. But welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Well, we got two of these going. We don't want to double up there. Let's get the pop out the chat as well. So when people show up, we can put that on screen so everybody can see what we're talking about. Pop out chat. All right, we already had somebody pop in and put a vote in the poll saying they play all 18 weeks. Most points wins. So that's an interesting league. Oh, it was Kason. What's up, Kason? Let me refresh this, see if this works. It did not. So let me go this way and put your comment on the screen here. Kason saying, what's up? What's up, Kason? How are you today? Hopefully you're doing well. Oops. Nope, hold on. Let me get rid of this here. Don't know why that's still showing up on screen. There we go. Almost 2K. Me or you? I'm almost at 2K. I'm at 1,974. So awesome stuff going on here on the channel. I have to come up with something to do as a giveaway at 2,000. Let's see what we got here. Let's see what we got here. We got anything good we can give away? I don't know. But we'll come up with something cool. Oh, me, yeah. Yep, almost. But we will check to see what we got. I do have. Oh, you're almost at 1250. That's awesome. Congrats on that. Let's see here. John didn't clean any of this stuff up, so that's why everything's a nightmare right now. There we go. I'm almost at 1250. He says. That's awesome stuff. But let's get into today's schedule. The Thursday night game, the Buccaneers and Bills. The Buccaneers had a shot at winning that game on a Hail Mary at the end, but not sure what happened there, if he just lost it in the lights or what happened. But Buffalo holds on for the 24-18 win there. And then the 1 o'clock games today, we got the Texans and Panthers, the Rams and Cowboys, the Vikings and Packers. Kason says he'll be back in a few minutes. All right, buddy. Thank you. Vikings and Packers. The Saints and Colts at 1 o'clock. The Patriots and Dolphins, the division matchup there. Different conferences, but they play in the same stadium. The Jets are the road team today at home against the Giants. Giants are 2-5. Jets are 3-3. Feels like a must. Actually, feels like a must win for both teams. Of course, I want my Jets to win, but the Giants. If the Giants fall to 2-6, things can spiral out of control from there. Jaguars and Steelers. I get that game here where I am, so I'll be watching a little bit of that. Or the Eagles Commanders. I'm not sure which game I'll watch yet. Falcons and Titans. Interesting one here. The Titans, I don't know if you guys know, the Titans used to be the Houston Oilers, and they are wearing the Houston Oilers throwback unis today. So a classic look coming back today. And then the Eagles and Commanders is the last of the 1 o'clock starts. Browns and Seahawks at 4. Ravens and Cardinals at 4:25. Chiefs and Broncos at 4:25 as well, with the Bengals and 49ers, most of the country getting that one. And the Sunday night game will be the Bears and Chargers, with the Monday night game being the Raiders and Lions. No teams on a bye this week. We're back to early games next week with the Dolphins and Chiefs. So we'll be live for that one here, 9:30 Eastern time in the morning. But let's look. Let's look at some updated news here. I do have Twitter open. The Packers linebacker Devondre Campbell and Jair Alexander are active versus the Vikings today. So some good news for that Packers defense. Jalen Ramsey was given December as a rough timeline for his return. Here he is 94 days later, making his return before November. Crazy. That's going to help that Miami defense. Hey, Ron Duffney's here. What's up, Ron? Great to see you as always. Ron hangs out with us during our MLB streams. Now, this is going to hurt the Giants today. Both offensive tackle Evan Neal and Andrew Thomas, both are inactive today. So the Giants' offensive line is definitely banged up. Jets have one of the best defensive lines in football. Ravens play the Cardinals. Jets defensive lineman Carl Lawson is inactive today. Rumors that the Jets are going to try to trade him anyway. So with the trade deadline being Tuesday, probably don't want to take any chance of him being injured. New York Jets quarterback Aaron Rodgers is dropping back, adding weight on his leg after ACL surgery. Looking good in warm-ups today. Thomas is here. What's up, Thomas? Saying, of course, Ramsey comes back against the Patriots. Guys, if you guys are a fan of sports just like me, make sure you're checking out Thomas Fitzpatrick's channel as well. Does a great job of covering all the sports like hockey, baseball, mixes in football as well. I don't know, Thomas, do you do any basketball, Thomas? But Thomas, make sure you post your channel link there, or if you go to the Pure Adrenaline homepage, uh, the YouTube homepage at the bottom of the screen, I got everybody's link down there. Let's see here. Dolphins cornerback Jalen Ramsey active. Cornerback Xavier Howard, though, is inactive. Oh, Bryce Young. I didn't realize that till just now. Going through the list here. Bryce Young versus CJ Stroud today. Patrick Mahomes will play today, but has been battling the flu all week. Let's see here. Inactives for the Jets. Randall Cobb. Ooh, Earl Charles. I like having Earl Charles active, but they great special teams player. Joe Tippmann. That hurts our line a little bit. Zara Barnes, Carl Lawson, and Bernard Converse. Inactive today. Jets rookie wide receiver Jason Brownlee is set to make his debut. Inactives for the Eagles today. Tanner McKee, third quarterback anyway. Rashad Penny, Bradley Roby, the cornerback. Patrick Johnson, the linebacker. Ajomo, the defensive tackle. And Albert Okwuegbunam, tight end. Curtis Samuel for the Commanders is active. Christian Holmes inactive. Andrew Jones inactive. KJ Henry, Trent Scott, Curtis Hodges, Cole Turner, and Mitchell Tinsley are all inactive today. Inactives for the Vikings, Najee Thompson, Kenny Nguanu, Brian Asamoah, Nick Moose, Ezra Cleveland, and Hakeem Adeniji. Hey, Nice Tokes is here saying rise and shine. Here we go, Steelers. I did put, you guys got the Jaguars today. That's a good matchup. You guys are home, so should be a good matchup today. Nice Tokes putting, of course, the LFGs in there. That's something I'm going to work on today. I'm going to make them a little bit bigger. Jaguars inactives today. Cisco, the safety. Zay Jones, the wide receiver. Tyson Campbell, the cornerback. Yashir Abdullah, Kyle Van Lanen, and Tyler Lacey, all inactive. Why are the Patriots tweeting out what the Dolphins inactives are? That's weird. Titans inactive to English inactives today are Ryan Tannehill, Roger McCreary, Josh Wiley, Caleb Murphy, Colton Dow, Rashad Weaver, and Jalen Duncan. All right, officially active: Dolphins Raheem Mostert, Saints Michael Thomas, Commanders Curtis Samuel, and Colts Zach Moss. Jets wide receiver Randall Cobb is a healthy scratch. Patriots wide receiver Tyquan Thornton is a healthy scratch as well. Tyron Smith, left tackle, is out for the Cowboys. Packers Luke Musgrave, Jair Alexander, and Devondre Campbell, all active. And the Giants offensive tackles, we covered them as well. Thomas and Neal are both out. Rob Havenstein is inactive for the Rams today. They're a right tackle. Will miss his first game in over 2 years. So if anybody's got any fantasy-related questions, make sure you put them in the chat there, and we'll get those answered up. Actually, while we're waiting, let's look at some of the league leaders here. Stats. Season leaders. All right, passing yards. Josh Allen leads all the NFL. Now, he played Thursday night, so some of these he'll get past here. Tua Tagovailoa second, only 73 yards behind him. Cousins third, Mahomes fourth, and Matthew Stafford is fifth. You going to win this week in fantasy? No, it does not look like it. I am playing a team that is, what's his record here? Matchup. They are 5-2 and projected to win by 11 points. So they had White on Thursday night. It was projected to get 13 points, and they ended up with 20. So I am not projected to win this week. Right now, 56 to 44%. Let's check out Thomas. Where's Thomas? Thomas, you are not projected. Oh, you're playing Cam. Cam's favored to win. Cam's on a roll. Cam holds on to beat you this week. He's going to be 5-3. Rising Rhino. Oh, let me get something else going on the TV here. I got guys. You're projected to lose by 20. Let's see here. Do I want to watch Jacksonville and Pittsburgh? Or Philadelphia? Yeah, I don't care about Philadelphia and Washington. So let's go to CBS. I've got to find a way to watch my Jets today since I don't get the game. Brock Purdy will start today for 49ers. So we got 6 likes on the stream already. Thank you all so much for stopping by here on this Sunday afternoon. Oh, Will Levis getting the start today for the Titans. All right, let's keep going through some of the league leaders while we wait for any questions to come in. Once again, if you have a question, just put it in there in the chat. We will answer it. McCaffrey leads the league in rushing, 598 yards, with Zach Moss, 523. Swift is third with 514. ETN at Jacksonville, 504. And James Cook at 486 is fifth. Oh, they think Leonard Williams of the Giants will get that before Tuesday. Receiving leaders, Hill leads in yards. We'll get the receptions here in a minute. A.J. Brown is second, Puka Nacua third, Stephon Diggs fourth, and DJ Moore fifth. Let's go receiving leaders here. Receptions. Who leads the league in receptions? Stephon Diggs, 64 catches on 90 targets. Puka Nacua, 58 catches. Tyreek Hill, 53. A.J. Brown, 52. Amon-Ra St. Brown with 51. And Jamar Chase at 50. Adam Thielen is 7th. Travis Kelce, they have tight ends mixed in here as well. Kelce at 50. Nope. Kelce at 48. Hawkinson at 47. And Keenan Allen and Devontae Adams are tied at 10 with 46. Let's come back over, see if there's any more injury news. Yep. Cowboys left tackle Tyron Smith is inactive versus the Rams. Running the ball might be important in the rain in Pittsburgh. Yep, going to be that way in the Giants-Jet game today as well. One of the NFL's impressive active record stats, Tua Tagovailoa is 5-0 versus Bill Belichick and the Patriots. So who knows? Who knows? Who knows? All right, let's look at some of our projections here. I got Mahomes projected the number one quarterback this week, going up against Denver, who gives up the third most fantasy points. Lamar Jackson, these top 5 guys all have great matchups this week. So make sure you Allen already played, but make sure you got him in your lineups. Because I got Herbert and I got Prescott, but playing Herbert tonight. Thomas says, we don't talk about that. Yes, we do. Plus, we were playing in Miami. Pats always lose in Miami. Yeah, isn't that something? No matter how bad the Dolphins are, it doesn't seem like New England can go down there and get the win. So the top 5 running backs this week, McCaffrey, Kamara, Eckler, Gibbs, and let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pollard. I have Saquon 6th right now. I don't think he's scoring 16 points against the Jets today. Not with that offensive line, not with 2 tackles being out today. ETN against Pittsburgh in the rain today. Number 1 wide receivers this week, Tyreek Hill. Amon-Ra St. Brown going up against Vegas, even though Vegas ranks 25th in points given up. Diggs going up against, Diggs played Thursday night. Chase and Keenan Allen playing Sunday night. A.J. Brown going up against Washington. And then some tough matchups for Kupp, Lamb, and Thielen. The list might be a little bit wrong. What do you mean? Why is the list wrong? Hey, C. Lee is here saying I took Hall in one of my lineups. Let's see where I got Hall projected today. I got Hall projected at 15, just under 15.5 points, just under 80 yards, 40% chance at a touchdown. The Giants give up the 9th most points to running back. So, and with some bad weather there in Jersey, expect a heavy workload today for the Jets running backs. And Hall always a threat to break one. Never going to tell anybody to sit any of the Jet players, because when I did, Yeah, with the Saquon pick with the Giants' offensive line. Yeah, yep. I don't think he's going to get that many points today. Hey, Nick DeGraw back up over on the Twitch side. What's up, buddy? Great to see you as always. Yeah, we're back over on Twitch as well. Thanks for coming back. I know it's been a while. But they allow multi-streaming now, so we are back. So we are back. Once again, if anybody's got any fantasy questions, put them in there. We'll keep going through the news here. Let's check the poll. Where's the poll at here? I asked how many weeks is your fantasy season? All right, Nick, I'll get to your question here in a second. We have 3 votes in the poll on the YouTube side. How long is your fantasy football regular season? 15 weeks had 1 vote, and all 18 weeks most points wins got two of the votes. That's becoming more and more popular in fantasy leagues, where they don't do weekly matchups; they just do most points. Nick says pick 2: Nico Collins, Jacoby Myers, Christian Watson, and Christian Kirk. Well, Kirk I might stay away from, but we'll look. It's going to be bad weather there. Then we got Thomas coming in with a question as well. Let's see. We got Nico, Myers, Watson, and Kirk. Let's see who we have ranked where and what their lineups, what their matchups look like. Oops. Control F. We got Nico. Oops, spelt it wrong. Nico Collins today going up against Carolina. I got him at 14 points. Is it PPR? Nick, is it PPR? Myers, we got Myers at 13.3. Another tough matchup there. Nick says, yeah, PPR. All right, good. So let's look at Watson and Kirk as well. Watson at 12.2 going up against Minnesota. Minnesota's 8th. Gives up the 8th most fantasy points to wide receivers. And Kirk at 15.6. So definitely, oh man. But it's, I don't know how bad the weather is there in Pittsburgh. All right. But you asked, so I'm going Kirk. I got him in my lineup also. And out of the remaining 3, I'd go Nico Collins today. Let's actually come over. Thomas says, how is Cincinnati's defense against passing? Quarterbacks or wide receivers, Thomas? Against wide receivers, they're 19th, so below average. They're below average against wide receivers. And against quarterbacks, they're 19th. So tough matchup there for San Francisco today. Yep. C. Lee said I went with Collins. Yeah, I went with Collins as well. But keep the questions coming, guys. I'll get them answered up. But Nick, it's great to see you again. Thanks for coming back. Once again, most of the people hanging out here are familiar with our channel. We will be live tomorrow night for Game 3 of the World Series. Nick says, yeah, I had Nico and Kirk in, but it's so hard to sit Myers. Yeah, yep. Understandable. $13.3, but what was the matchup again? 13. Going up against Detroit. That's tough. That one is tough, but yeah, definitely sit Myers today. What do you think about the Battle of MetLife today? Well, I'm going to be very disappointed if the Jets don't come away with a victory. The Giants are bad right now. The Giants are playing bad right now. They're all sorts of banged up right now. How bad is the weather in the Jacksonville game? Well, it's rainy, a little windy, and a little chilly. So let's go over and look at the official weather report. Oh, I think they have it on ESPN, don't they? C. Lee says the Jets will win big. I don't know if they'll win big. It's bad weather. Bad weather. Giants are pretty good on defense. They're going to try to make Zach Wilson beat them, especially in the rain today. All right, let's look here. Pittsburgh. Where's Pittsburgh and Jacksonville? They'll win big off of turnovers. Yeah, they do get Reed and Sauce back today too. So right now, let's see here. Rain, 59 degrees. It says. Wind's not too bad, only 5 to 6 miles an hour. So it's supposed to rain for most of the game. Maybe let off a little bit in the second half, but it's not going to be too windy. So, Nick says, yeah, the Giants are very bad this year. It's become so hard to watch them. Don't know if I've actually watched the Giants game this year. Like I said, got to find a way to watch the game today because we're getting Pittsburgh and Jacksonville here. Rumors: there's a team still having trade talks with the Titans for Derrick Henry. A report came out yesterday stating that the team wouldn't trade Henry. Oh, they showed him. They showed the Titans warming up. They got the old Houston Oilers. Yeah, that'll work. It is better weather than I thought too, Seeley. Oh, but man, look at those! Look at those Titans Houston Oilers throwbacks. Those are clean. New York Giants Leonard Williams, player to watch to be moved at the deadline, especially if they lose today. Right? If the Giants fall to 2-6. Rumors: the Falcons have offered the Commanders a third-round pick for pass rusher Montez Sweat. Jay Glazer also says that one of Sweat, Young, or Allen will be traded prior to the deadline. You'd like to see the old uniforms? Let me see if I can get this going here. Make sure there's no sound on. Let me pause that too so the video's not playing. Right there. I believe they moved to Tennessee in the mid 90s, but then I forget when they became the Titans. I remember we had our honeymoon in Nashville in '99, and they were building Nissan Stadium then. And then last year when we went down there, they were already doing demolition for the new stadium. Memories, yeah, okay, late '90s, yeah, yeah. Like I said, we were there in '99 in the summer, and they were building. I think they were done building. I think they were just getting ready to play the first preseason game in the stadium when we were there. No, we didn't go to that, but we have been to a game there. We saw them play back in 2013. They played the Houston Texans. See if there's any more news here. The Tennessee Titans. Yeah, everybody on Twitter talking about the Titans throwbacks today. Okay, rumors still circulating there. All right, let's see what else we got projected this week. Tight ends. We got Kelsey at number one. Good fantasy matchup today going up against Denver, who gives up the fourth most points. Tough matchups for Andrews and Hawkinson, but always expect them to come through with good games, especially when they're ranked second and fourth right now at the tight end position. Then Darren Waller. Uh, Now the Jets give up a lot of points to tight ends, so um, Jets are going to have to try to do something to control him. He's been coming around lately. Right now, it's seventh most points for tight ends. I believe somebody in our fantasy dropped him a couple weeks ago. Don't know if anybody's got him. Let me go look. Oh, Darren Waller is questionable today, so a little banged up. Of course, the guy I'm playing. The guy I'm playing's got him. So if anybody's got any other questions, make sure you get them posted in the chat there. We will get back to play-by-play football coverage next Sunday. Like I said, the Dolphins and Chiefs play at 9:30 in the morning in Germany. Let's see here. Wonder what time it will be in Germany when we do that game. Right now it's 5:35 p.m. So a 5-hour difference. Oh, so just like London. So just like London, it'll be early afternoon there for that game. Oh, the Buccaneers. Oh, the Eagles. The Eagles had their throwbacks. They're going through them all. The Buccaneers have their creamsicle orange back. The Eagles had the Kelly Greens back the other night. The Seahawks 90s jersey, No, the helmet was trash. The old Seahawks helmet was trash. The new one is much better, but the jerseys were better. The Giants wore theirs this year from the 80s. The Jets wore theirs. I love the Jets throwbacks. I don't think they're wearing them anymore this year because I think the Black Friday game against the Dolphins they're all black uniforms, black helmets. The Dolphins throwback looks like their uniforms now. Stop. How is that a throwback? Just because he doesn't have a football in his fins? Phil Simms comes out with the old Giants. Phil Simms talking trash. They're showing the Bengals now. Their jerseys are much better now. Oh, the Steelers ones are nasty. What? Didn't the Jets wear their throwbacks in week one? Yeah, week one and whatever week they lost to the Chiefs, they wore them. Do the Bolts and Raiders have throwbacks? Well, not that I know of. The Raiders have always had the same uniform that I can remember. Oh, the Pats wore theirs. Yeah, why didn't they show them? Yeah, as much as I hate the Patriots, Thomas, the '80s throwbacks for the Patriots are classics. I don't. What's funny is every time Parcells went somewhere, didn't Parcells change the uniforms everywhere he went? When Parcells, um, I know when he came to the Jets, we had the throw. We were still wearing the '70s and '80s throwbacks. Then he changed it to the '60s throwbacks. And I don't like them. I don't like them, even though that's when we won our only Super Bowl. Yeah, those are clean. That is good stuff. So let's go back over to the poll. Since there's not much going on again today, everybody, I'm going to cut the stream short. Only 3 votes in the poll as well. We did have 7 likes. But good luck to you guys in fantasy today. Once again, we will be back live tomorrow night with Game 3 of the World Series. So make sure you are subscribed to the channel. And good luck today, and good luck to your fantasy teams. Good luck to your pro teams, and see y'all tomorrow night.